Hey there. This morning I was sitting with my coffee thinking about how many times I've almost quit in my business. Not because I didn't love the work, but because I was tired of doing it all while carrying the weight of self doubt, old stories, and this like invisible resistance. I used to tell my coach and myself, like, I feel like the dam is going to break, which really is me saying there's something blocked, there's resistance. And then I remembered a client who said something that really just stopped me in my tracks. She shared that after one of the sessions I supported her with in hypnotherapy, I showed up with the most genuine, open energy. I didn't feel any resistance or confusion. She showed up and was able to say, I am a coach, I am a leader, I am an entrepreneur. And I think about when I first started this business, and most of you know that I was a nurse. And I used to say, hey, I'm a nurse and I kind of do this side thing, right? I wasn't taking ownership. So I want you to let that land, right? Her shift in showing up more genuine with more energy, amplifying her energy. She didn't feel resistance or confusion. She claimed what she did and who she was and her role as a business owner. And she didn't do that because I gave her a magic strategy. There is no magic pill. There is no one and done solution. There is no quick fix to life or business. She showed up with that energy because we cleared the noise so she could finally hear herself. And I don't run fluffy programs. I've been doing this work for over 8 years, almost nine. And I've walked with women through identity shifts, through emotional breakthroughs, and revenue leaps that they never thought were possible. And it's incredible. And one woman saw herself as worthy after one of my hypnotherapy sessions for the very first time. Do you see yourself as worthy? Do you accept that truth? Do you step into it every day? And if not, what would happen for you if you did? Because that shift, it didn't just change her business. It changed how she showed up as a mother. It changed how she made decisions in her everyday life. It changed how she stopped apologizing for wanting more or for showing up as herself. Do you know how much energy it takes to censor yourself, to not be yourself? To like hide something or not show up in fear that you might make someone else feel bad or feel a certain way takes a lot of effing energy. And another example was a woman who, after one hypnotherapy session, she signed two new clients in 2 days after our first session when she had been spinning her wheels. How do I get clients? How do I build revenue? Where is that confidence at? I just want to help people. And this is not because she changed her strategy. It's because she finally believed that her strategy could and would work for her. So I see so many women building beautiful businesses on top of broken beliefs. It's just like they're layering it on. They're talented, they're smart, they're capable, but they're also exhausted. They're spinning their wheels because under the surface, there's this continual loop of what if I'm not ready? What if this flops? Who am I to charge that much? And when you live in that loop, every single step forward feels like a fight. It feels like you're like digging in the trenches, you're crawling through, and you have these thoughts like, this is so hard. I can't do this. I can't sustain this. And actually, then you deter work. I've done that in the past too. This is why I love what I do. This is why I'm good at what I do because I've been there, right? I am there. I'm choosing to show up differently and I want to help you do the same. So I created HypnoBIZ for the woman who's done with like, hey, I need a course and this is what's happening, for women who have built a brand, they know what they want, they have a vision, they have a mission, but you still feel like something's off. It's a 4-week intensive. It's you and me showing up where we're clearing the mental clutter, accessing your core truth, and bringing strategy and soul into alignment. And it's fun and it's feisty and we're honest. And it produces big results. So this isn't about becoming someone else or me saying like, you have to do this to make it work. It's about finally coming home to who you've always been. So I have 2 spots open this month for HypnoBiz, and I'm here to connect with you. I'm here to support you in the process of you finding that truth, in connecting with yourself even more so that you can expand your energy and your influence and your income. So if your heart is racing a little bit and your mind is saying, maybe I've tried a lot of things, but nothing's working, I want to hear from you. On the call today with my amplifiers, I love my amplifiers. I'm like, does this make your pits sweat a little bit? Does thinking about investing in yourself so that you can have more clarity make your pits sweat a little bit? And if it does, message me and I'll personally share the details with you to see if HypnoBiz is a fit. Because just imagine if 1 month from now, you would see things differently. You would see through the lenses more clearly. And not just because of a new strategy, but because you finally believed that you were worth supporting, that you were worth investing in. Because in my brain, it's totally makes sense for me to invest in myself because I have so much faith and so much trust and so much surrender in the process that it feels so freaking good. So I got to ask you, are you trusting yourself enough? Are you surrendering yourself enough? And are you willing to invest so that you can open the doors to help more people? And if you are, send me a message with the word HypnoBiz. I've got spots for 2 women this month, and I would love to see you there. Take care.